daily drive-by. Y'all, these daily drive-bys are all filled with hopefully motivation, determination, consistency, a new perspective, what the hell, I do need to focus on this moment. And so as I am wrapping up a car wash that I just gave my vehicle, I wanted to get on here and tell you guys, and I know you've heard it before, but how important it is to take care of the things that you have. Whether that is your car, whether that is your appearance, whether that is your house, apartment, condo, your boat, your bicycle, your bathroom, like whatever it is, your wardrobe, your hair. We as individuals get judged on a daily basis by first impressions. Somebody sees something, they automatically judge it. It's just the way that humans are. It's the way people are. And unfortunately, it's the way we are. Myself, you, everybody. We all have these preconceived notions, these preconceived judgments based off of things that we've been through. And because of that, we cast judgment on something before we even know the backstory, the background, the person, the thing, the event, because of our mindsets. And there's not a right or wrong way to think about it, but it's just taking the time right now to be a little more open-minded, to be optimistic about things, and to see things through a different light. And so I say take care of the things that you have, because people are judging you, people are seeing you, but more importantly, instead of doing it for them, do it for yourself. Because now we can stem into how all of these things about us stem into our mental, our physical, our spiritual well-being. And we could really hone in and dial in why it's important to make and take care of those things that we have. Vehicles are not cheap. Houses are not cheap. The things we have are not cheap. We work very, very hard in order to be able to get said thing that we have. So why not take the time to make sure that you're keeping it in good condition? You're doing the maintenance to it. You're doing the routine things day in and day out, so that way it stays as nice as possible for as long as you have it. And so when I say that this is tied to our mental, physical, and spiritual well-being, I'm saying that if our car is a mess, people are going to make the judgment. If our car is a mess, that means that we internally are kind of a mess, because we should be taking care of the things we have, so that way we're not adding confusion to our life, but rather we're eliminating the confusion from our life. So having a clean car, so that way you can get in and it's fresh, it smells good, there's not a bunch of shit everywhere, it looks good from the outside. That saying, look good, feel good, play good, it applies with everything. You take your front yard, if your yard is not mowed, if your house is not cleaned, if your patio furniture is not dusted off, all of these things add up. If we have a bunch of shit around us, things are going to be shit. Our life is going to be shit. And although we might say that we operate better with a little bit of cluster, or we operate better when things are dirty, that's bullshit. That's you taking the lazy excuse. That's you taking the weak mindset and applying it, so that way it seems like you're really not that far off from where you want to go, that you're not that far off from the things you want to achieve, that you're not that far off from figuring out why things aren't good in life. All of this stuff, all of the clutter, all of the dirt, all of the lack of attention, all of that adds up, and eventually things will come crashing down, because nothing will be in place, nothing will have an order, nothing will have a destination, a place. And so now when things start going sideways, you're like, oh my God, everything is this and everything, but I've been living so long like this, like why is it now that it's affecting me? Because repetitions matter. Those repetitions that you might not actually be putting in, but the repetitions of letting things stay dirty, by not mowing your yard, by not washing your car, by not taking care of the things you have, that is repetition. And all that's doing is compounding on worse and worse habits, because if you're slacking in one area, you're probably slacking in another. Not overachieving in another because you're slacking in one. And so try and start this week, try and start this day, try and start this hour, this minute that you're listening to this, by thinking, what can I change in my life to eliminate some of the confusion in it? What can I work on? What can I prioritize? What can I do to start honing in on the things that may not be a focus that matter to me right now, but I know are in the back of my head, like, God, I need to do this. I need to get better at this. Once you start figuring those things out, once you start working towards it, the areas that you're struggling in, you can now put more time and attention on, because you don't have to worry about the outside noise, the outside factors, the outside things that you've been pushing off. So the moral of the story is check the boxes. Did I do this? Do I need to do this? Have I been procrastinating on this? If so, check it off. Procrastination is nothing more than laziness. If it was important to you, you would have already had it done. You're not prioritizing it because it's something not fun, something you don't want to do, something that, blah, who cares? Get it, knock it out, get it off the checklist. When that checklist starts getting longer and longer and longer, that's when our mental goes, that's when our physical goes, that's when our motivation goes, because it's like, I don't even know where to start anymore. So use this time, use this day, use this week, use this minute and hour to figure out that checklist and start checking things off. I promise you will be happier, you will live happier, you will be less stressed out, and you will be more carefree. Take care of the things you have, take care of yourself, and everything else will take care of itself. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Have a great day. And remember, I love you. I'm here for you. Let me know if I can help you. Have the desire to inspire. Find your why, find your purpose, and keep living this great life while we're here. This dream life while we're here. Much love to all. It's on.